On behalf of the Davis and O'Neill family, thank you all for being here. It's amazing to see all these faces here. And I didn't make a mistake when I said the Davis and O'Neill family, because we are now one family because of these two. My family just got so much bigger, and the O'Neill family just got so much bigger. Thank you for being here. Now, I know that Mark, our DJ, told me, he says, Robin, speeches should be 2 to 3 minutes tops. And if anybody knows me, they know that it takes me 2 to 3 minutes to say hi to somebody I just saw 10 minutes ago. So that is not going to happen. Honest. My daughter doesn't like to be embarrassed. She doesn't like to be the center of attention. So I'm not going to do that to her. I just want to tell my new son, I just want to tell Joe a story. And Joe, like all good stories, this one starts once upon a time. Once upon a time, there was a policeman. And his confidence knew no bounds, and he was fearless. And one day, his wife said he was going to have a little baby. He was going to be a father. And in case you haven't figured it out, that policeman was me. And when she told me that I was going to be a father, I suddenly discovered that maybe that confidence might have some boundaries. And so I went to my knees and I prayed. And I said, God, make it a little girl. And he did. I was the first one to hold her in my arms 24 years, 9 months, 3 weeks, and 5 days ago. Not that I'm counting. And she was perfect. And I discovered that I wasn't quite as fearless as I thought I was. And I said, God, don't make her like me. Make her like her mother. And he did. You need to understand that the blood of 4 of the most amazing women to ever touch my life courses through her veins. Her great-grandmother, Eckerly, stricken by MS in 1968, was in a chair from 1968 until her passing in 2007. Now, I didn't say that she was confined to a wheelchair. Though she couldn't walk, nobody confined Florence Eckerly to anything. She traveled. She was active in her church. She fostered children. And her home and her heart was always open and always full. She was a strong woman. Alyssa's great-grandmother, Lucas, the wife of a naval officer, raised 5 kids during the Second World War. And on my wedding day, at the cutting of the cake, this 88-year-old woman, who was way over there, appeared in front of me. I don't know how she did it, but she appeared. And she said in a voice so big, as if announcing to the entire world, if you smash that cake in my granddaughter's beautiful face, I will kick you in the slats. Joe, I don't know what a slat is, but I was not going to test it. Alyssa's great-grandmother, Lucas, was fiercely protective. Then Alyssa's grandmother, Mary Sell, more of a mother to me than my own ever was. She taught me in word and in deed, an example. Life hits hard. Life is not always going to be fair. You will get knocked down. Get up, dust off, and move forward. She taught me that if you are to give your time, that most precious thing that you can never get back, if you were to give your time to an organization, to a person, to something, make sure that they deserve it. Alyssa's grandmother is a very wise woman. And of course, Alyssa's mother. There are not enough words in all the languages to describe her beauty, her compassion, and thankfully for me, her patience. Alyssa's mother is absolutely perfection. And as I watched Alyssa grow and embody all of these women, I realized something. I was missing out. So I said, God, make her like me. And he did. She could build bike ramps. She taught the boys on our street how to jump their bikes. She could change the mud flaps on her truck. She can change the oil, spark plugs, and tune up a boat in a dark, ugly engine room. And she can drive that boat like she stole it. And I'm pretty sure you know that. But she was also like me in that she's brutally honest and kind of hard-headed. And I said, Lord, that's enough of that. Go back to making her like her mother. And then she went off to college. And when she went off to college, I went to my knees again. And I said, God, keep her safe and make her happy. And then she met you. You see that look on that face? I never saw that before there was you. And I am so grateful for that. Joe, today I've given you the best thing I have to give. And I just want you to understand just how hard God and I have worked to get to this day. So before I walk away, raise a glass to you. I don't think you'll mind if I give you one more piece of advice. God and I have worked hard. Don't mess it up. I need a drink.